It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. You're live with Expresso. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's been an amazing, informative, educational, and inspiring show. So let's continue on that trend right now. Money, money, money. We all wish we had a little bit more of it. According to recent stats, South Africa, unfortunately, still has one of the worst saving cultures in the world, with only 3% of the population owning an actual savings account. So we all know how hard it is to make our money last, but with careful planning, the right savings account and mechanism, and a bit of a re-education and a strict attitude, saving can be possible, and the rewards are bountiful. Here to help us save this morning, here to save us, is our friend Vanisha Palani from Nedbank. Vanisha, we love having you here because we're approaching something that is quite dire. 3% is pretty hectic. So how do we turn this around? When we look at the options that are available to us, yes, we know that the tools are there, but how do we learn a new behavior? Because saving, a culture of saving, is a learnt behavior. It's not something that's inflicted on us. It's something we can be in control of. How do we change that?
Well, good morning and morning to your viewers. That's a big task, being here to save you guys.
It's your job, girl. It's your job, yeah.
I hope I can this morning in the few minutes that I have. But absolutely, I mean, when we look at the stats, and I'm not going to go through them because I think as people hear them, it can be quite depressing.
Yeah.
But I think when we talk about savings is really starting, and just starting with something. So we talk about really, understanding your expenses, understanding your income. That's the first thing you do. Just getting to grips with what do you need to live on. And when we're talking about the economy, you talk about the dire situation everyone's in, we all have lots of responsibilities and commitments, whether it's kids, whether it's extended families, parents, people are struggling to live. And getting to grips with understanding what those expenses are, and then how much money you have, that's the fundamental in starting a good savings plan. The trick is to just start with something, do it regularly, even if it is as little as 5 rand.
Using Let's baby wipes, and it's so funny, when we started our own savings journey with you guys, it's changed the baby wipe culture in my house. Not only do we only use kind of animal and kind of planet-friendly wipes now, but we are saving a massive amount of money. It helps, though, if you have a mechanism that makes it easier. I use MyPocket. How has MyPocket changed the game? What's it all about?
Well, I absolutely love this feature that we have in our transactional accounts, because having a bank account and a great transactional account gives you a good foundation and understanding how much you're spending and saving. And having the pocket that's linked to that, it takes it to the next level. And it's a feature of our products that I particularly love myself. And I'm going to just share with you and how it helps you just compartmentalize and understand your spending. So the Pocket is great. You can link it to your transactional. It's a free account, and I'll talk about that as we go through. But fundamentally, it lets you put your money into these pockets so you don't touch it. So very often, we get paid into an account, and we just spend until the money's there, and then it's no longer there, and we're like, okay, where do I pay for petrol, and how do I afford groceries? So that end of the month salty cracks becomes quite real. But what happens in the pocket is you can put money away. So if you know you have debit orders, you can put that into a pocket. So you can create a pocket called debit order pocket, put the money in there, and know that you'll be able to service your debit orders. If you know you spend 1,000 rand for travel, put it in a pocket so you know you don't touch it. So when you go to the stores and want to buy that pair of shoes, you know, I actually don't have money in my account to do that.
I'm going to be taking food out of my child's mouth if I want to buy these shoes.
Exactly.
It's amazing how we almost live in denial. For me, my pocket is very much future-based, but I love the fact that you're making it about now as well. And sometimes saving is something you're doing in the moment. It's not just about the long term, but that is something where saving really does come to bear, the long-term benefits. How do we split our short-term and our long-term goals in that space?
I mean, saving absolutely starts with, like I said, understanding your income and expenses now, right? And trying to spend less. So really being conscious about it. And it's a learned behavior. We talk about it is every time you're going to buy something is, do I need this or do I want it, right? Yeah. And this is where the pockets are great because you don't touch that money. The trick is to spend even less than what's in your pocket so that you bank that and save it into a medium term. or a longer term investment. If you take something like travel, for example, we all love to travel and we'll take a lump sum and put it in. It's great to put in a 32-day notice or a 12-month or even a 60-month fixed. But sometimes we see that great deal that's online and you want to purchase that airline ticket and you can't wait for the money. So this is where a pocket comes in for those kind of short-term goals. Put some money in there that you can actually take advantage of those great deals, which becomes a saving in itself. So definitely make sure that you put money into those pockets, make it a short to medium term.
Savvy.
Spend less, make sure it's conscious in terms of just don't spend unnecessarily and put it into a longer term investment, let it grow.
I like that. It's not restricting you, it's just empowering you, actually. And I think we often think of saving as being a restriction on our money, but it's not. It allows you to take advantage of good deals when they come at the right time to save even more money. I absolutely love that. So savvy. How do we get it? That's the most important thing here. How do we start?
Well,
that
for Nedbank clients with the transactional account, you can link up to 10 pockets. It's absolutely fantastic. There's no monthly fees on it. You can easily transfer funds in between your pockets and your transactional digitally, immediately. You can get those pockets by applying on nedbank.co.za. And if you're not a Nedbank account holder, please open an account now and get that fantastic benefit.
Love it. Thank you so much. You've actually got me quite excited about saving, which doesn't often happen. Saving and investing, part of the same journey, and they can be a little bit daunting at first, I know, but once you really understand how much you earn and how much you can spend, you can begin to change your behavior and save for a better future, for a better now, in fact. So Nedbank's MyPocket, a hassle-free money management feature to help you, help me budget and save. So make sure that you stop by nedbank.co.za for all of the details and get saving today and get the app. Get the app.
So Smuda, all of this for dollar low monthly fees.
Money, 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 money.